Hi there, this is Three of Spades, and welcome to my horror Let's Play of Star Wars First Assault, because this game is fucking broken. This is a cancelled Star Wars game made by LucasArts. You might see some weird fucking glitches, because this was not finished, and I'm trying to emulate it, and emulator's broken, so let there be light. Fuck, fine now.
Is under attack by Imperial forces.
This game's a little busted, so I keep hearing strange noises and other spooky shit, so I'm just gonna explore this fucking map. Real lovely. They really tried to fucking hide their low-res ghetto 256 textures with fucking film grain. Lucky you. It works. Let's see if we can capture the rebel command post. Your twin sons are looking at me spooky. I keep hearing strange noises, so I figured I'd just fucking hop on and record this shit and see if what happens. So if it's laggy on the recording,
Imperial forces
now you know
control
why.
Capture point A.
Oh, what the fuck? Ah! Well then, oh boy. Yeah, welcome to the fucking Matrix here. Every time I sprint, I go into fucking... Yo, what the hell? This is weird. I mean, it's a fun game, from the looks of it. I really like the nice attention to detail, but... What are these noises? So am I playing Silent Hill? What the fuck? I see God rays coming through the fucking wall. Oh, it's been like... I think I fucked around with this build in 2017, but since nobody gave a shit to, like, you know, reverse engineer it any, it kind of was just left as is, so... Oh, boy. Yeah, I think my frame rate's jumping. Also, hope you like my gamer tag. They didn't have numbers allowed on the first letter, so... Xxx3ofSpadesxxX it is. I'm a shit lord. Scrub lord. Oh, boy. The Death Star is over yonder, fucking zapping the fuck out of me. I do like that you get dropped off by a, like, gunship. Beforehand, I couldn't even get this fucking menu working because the game was just totally busted, but it's, yeah, it's doing some funny shit now. Oh, boy. Yeah, I think I'm getting flashbanged every 3 seconds. If you have epilepsy, this game might not be for you. Let's head in and see what spooky terrors await us here in the battlefield with no audio other than my footsteps and heavy breathing. There's a nice, like, sewer tunnel here. Bunch of windows up there. It's a pretty nice layout. Pretty intricate, too. I like the big guns they got. I mean, from what I'd seen in some other earlier fucking footage, I guess it was running on an Xbox 360, it seemed to, like, at least look okay. And yeah, I guess when it does load in and there aren't broken-ass shaders, then yeah, it looks alright. Especially the stone here looks pretty good. Got more... It must be Starkiller. He's trying to fucking jump out with me. You see why I'm calling this a horror game? Like, what the fuck are these noises? My first assault is broken, sir. It's a wonderful 99% complete game, just like Battlefront 3, but anyway. Alright, what do we got here? There's a vent, I guess, or a fucking hatch. Throw a grenade up there. Oh, fuck. I figured that would have had a much better fuse, but no, I guess not. Whoa! I just saw God there for a minute. Amen. Yeah, I think I'm seeing God alright. Ah! There we go. This is the control point B. A capture point. They don't call it command posts, so they call it a capture point. This looks like a WWE arena. Just add some fucking ropes on the sides, and yeah, you basically have it. Not that it's gonna stop 500-pound men. Oh, I can go prone. That's handy when I'm not being flashbanged by the Death Star. Oh, damn. I can't capture this fucking point from under here? Oh, that's a pity. No, that's no fun.
We are attacking capture point B.
Okay, I'm gonna try and capture this point if it doesn't turn into liquid glass like iOS 26. Oh boy. Yeah, horror let's play of Star Wars First Assault. You have to capture all rebel control points. It's a technical closed beta. Closed technical beta is a work in progress. No shit.
Imperial forces now control capture point B.
I mean, it's running at a decent frame rate, but I imagine that's because I have a somewhat nice computer. But the visuals are falling apart. But when they're not, you can at least see that there's like, you know, there's that. Sorry, my Discord's going on. Gotta fucking silence the phones. Millions of voices suddenly screamed out in terror, and were suddenly silenced. Whoa, fuck. What in the hell? Yeah, I think half of this game is like Metal Wario. Mario 64, how are we doing? It's, the circle of God in this cone. What's with this fucking circle? The circle is now complete. When I left you, I was but the learner. Now I am the master. Fucking circle at the end of my gun. What the hell? Well, I really like the map design of this. Apparently there were more maps and they had like a much more completed build, but yeah, I don't fucking see that anywhere. So I'll defer to the judgment of this game was not complete. So what in the hell? Well, Force ghosts, fucking hallucinations. It must be that fucking Naboo swamp gas that Jar Jar is smoking. Misa gonna fuck your game up! Oh no! Oh no! Misa gonna turn Tatooine into white brick! Oh no! Misa gonna fuck up your rack! Misa gotta patch the game! Misa in backrooms now! Misa make creepy noises! Horror tends not to spook me out. I fucking listen to Five Nights at Freddy's or whatever the fuck else, jump scares and whoever the loud noises for breakfast. It's a good alarm clock system. So if you need to wake up, listen to the least scary fucking jump scares. Five Nights at Freddy's 4, Slender Man, Freddy Krueger, Jason Voorhees, Michael Myers. Oh yeah.
Imperial forces are attacking capture point C.
Oh shit, I turned the gun into metal. How much of this can go? The Death Star must be destroyed. They put a weak spot in. Weak spot in the Death Star. Ah! What? Yeah, look at that. Yo, there's a bug in the system. Fuck the system. Used the force. Force repulse. Ah! See what I tell you, fucking Force Unleashed. They have the different voice actor for Star Killer in the Wii version
We
too.
are now attacking capture point C.
Ah! It's perfect. Yeah, apparently I have what looks like a missile attack. Kind of a shame though I can't fucking use it. Is this an explosive barrel? No. What the fuck? Whee! Bugs and glitches galore. Keep the ship cloaked and wait beyond scanner range. Oh yeah, Assassin's Creed parkour. Even better. So I guess this is the Rebel drop ship. Oh yeah, vacate enemy territory. Vacate this fucking ass, why don't you? Misa gonna fuck you, sir. Oh no, Misa packs are going to kill me. Isn't going to be sodomized. We should need to make better LOD.
Mr. Jaja Biggs! Mr. gonna flashbang you! Oh
no! I don't know.
Capture point C is under
Oh,
Imperial
no.
control.
no! Mr. Starship gonna fly right there! They're gonna
Dropship is
destroy
ready
your
for boarding.
dropship! Mr. gonna shoot you now! Ah! Mr. gonna board your dropship! Mr. run out of ammo! Oh no! Gonna dump.
The rebel dropship is about to depart.
Mr. Titanfall now! Ah!
The Empire is victorious.
Mr. Support on the Empire!
Republic credits. Republic debt tarries. Republic credits are no good out here. I need something more real. Anyway, yeah, thanks for watching. This game is a bit, this game is a bit special. But, the reason why I decided to play it is because it's been very handy reference, and I've always wanted a fucking game like this, so... Very handy reference for optimizing my own game, and especially I think the weapons and the way they look was, oh boy.
Oh no! Mr. Game gonna turn to blackout! Mr. Watchdogs
So
now!
far, so good. The
Oh
rebels are clinging to
no!
their steam now.
But
Imperial
anyway,
air support is being nullified
The
by 3 rebel
reason why I
anti-air
decided to
positions
fuck
in the
around
city
with this
center.
was simply
Your squad will
because
hunt down rebel forces and destroy those AA guns.
this was very
Now
handy
we hit them
reference
where
for
they
like
live.
making my own and optimizing it. Though naturally, I think the hardware of old Xbox 360 here kind of needed a bit of a break, judging by what we're fucking dealing with here. But anyway, yeah, it's I used to play a lot of Force Unleashed and Modern Warfare 3, to like see they had actually mixed the two together and made like Call of Duty fucking, you know, Star Wars is pretty fucking cool. What I like as well is when you spawn in, you get dropped in via like gunship, and you can take pot shots at all the people down there, and they can also take pot shots at you. The game does feel pretty heavy at times, and I like that feel. It's pretty good. It's a heavy, clunky, dirty fucking Star Wars game, and yeah, I'm totally game for that. That's the kind of thing I was wanting to see after Force Unleashed 2, where they started having more, you know, more mature themes in their games, darker shit, like you know, they made a game that Force Unleashed 2 is basically a mass suicide simulator where you're fucking killing clones of yourself constantly. But that was the last game they made. It was unfinished, and they had a lot of content, like cutting doors that they wanted to add in, or the Dagobah Cave, or whatever else, as I've kind of explored. And to figure out, they not only wanted to make more shit for that game, but they also had completed this one, is kind of tragic, because, I mean, I can tell it was made with love and care. I can tell it's something they really wanted to do. I can also tell that Starkiller is probably gonna fucking jump scare me in a second, but, yeah. Despite some jank here, I can tell there's a lot of love and care put into this, like these waving fucking, you know, blankets or cloths or whatever, shade, they got shadows down there if they fucking work. Through all the jank, you can see an actually very lovingly made Star Wars game, and maybe if it wasn't glitching out 700 times, you know, they released this for $20 and they had a bot mode or something as well. Yeah, I could totally see myself having played this in like 2013 or 2012 or whenever they were going to release it. But yeah, it's a real shame that Star Wars went down the shitter. They started making really terrible products that were unfinished, and once again really just could not break the curse of Force Unleashed 2, where they make a game that isn't fucking complete, and they've instead replaced it with what I want to coin as the LGBT guarantee. the shit's gonna suck dick, it's not gonna fucking work, and they're gonna call you racist or sexist for not liking it, even though you paid $100 for it. Star Wars In-Laws. Great example from Ubisoft. I call it Star Wars In-Laws because it was made by your fucking in-laws, or it sure as hell feels like it. Cheap, second-rate, fucking knockoff Star Wars game. Meanwhile, if they had polished this up, I'm sure, and from what I hear, they had a complete build, though. You can say whatever the fuck you like on the internet, that'll make it true. But yeah, if they had completed it, perhaps, that would have been pretty cool. There's this big fucking mounted Imperial anti-air gun. Some nice shading on it when it works and isn't turning into a flashbang, but exploring the environment a little more, it led me to like just figuring, well, you know, if this was put into PBR lighting after seeing something like Black Ops 3, it would totally work. You could totally take a lot of these methods, and they're not, I don't imagine these are particularly high resolution textures. I mean, a lot of what they've done is just, I think most of this is in the normal map, so with the normal map textures, they tend to make this shit look a lot bumpier than it really is. Because even though if you look like face on, you can see that's not a particularly high resolution texture. But what's hiding it is the bloom and the film grain. So your eyes are able to kind of naturally adjust, especially when looking at it at an angle like that. That looks pretty good. And I'm shocked they managed to make something that looks and runs half this good in 2012. But, yeah, couple that with, like, see the stairs here, right? See the stairs and how they're all bumpy and they got sand in it. Every stair is like, there's totally unique stairs for every one. They didn't have to fucking do any of that. They clearly wanted to. It's something so fucking mundane. This stair has a ding in it. Unique. It wasn't just like, okay, let's get some generic fucking stairs. And then there's also like these little bumps in the walls. It's you got these cool little circles here. There's some immaculate attention to detail when it's not bugging out and turning into the fucking, you know, the Matrix on me, but nice lighting in here, some, you know, cool pipes to contrast the hot outdoors. It's kind of like blue-orange, which is that same thing that Battlefield tended to have, and this does kind of play like Bad Company a bit, where it's a bit heavy. But a Bad Company, or I would say Brink. Brink is probably the closest example. Or fucking Silent Hill with these fucking stinger noises, but anyway. Brink is probably the closest example to a game like this in how, in terms of like how it plays, because it's a little heavy. But basically, if you took out the parkour and the classes from Brink and the customization and made it Star Wars, and there you go. That's the game you would have here with First Assault. It's like lights coming through the ceiling, dust. You can tell this place was just like the usual Star Wars. You know, it's lived in. It feels like it's real. It feels immersive. It feels believable. The lighting in here is kind of cold, but you go outside, it's very warm. Maybe desaturated warm. It's like the orange and blue you would see around like 2011, where every movie and game was like doing this orange and blue look. But yeah, another detail I like is the crashed TIE fighter. There's just little things like that are all over, and I think that's pretty cool. It's low resolution. Especially, well, this fucking Matrix glitch decides to unfuck itself. Anyway, it's low resolution, and, oh, shadows, lovely. Whee! There's the sky sphere. But anyway, it's low resolution, but you can see how it looks all bumpy and dirty, which kind of hides any of that you would see, or it otherwise makes it a lot easier
Time
Time
is
has almost
forgive.
expired. Press the attack.
Okay, let's go get this second control point. But yeah, once again, like totally unique stairs. They got sand in them. Yeah,
Imperial
really nice
forces are
attention to
attacking capture
detail.
point A.
Little like communicator bits, antennas, other fun shit. Though these gunships, I think they need a bit of help. You know, flying off in the distance over there. Just, you know, let's shoot that. Help it disappear for you. There we go. Now see, it glitched out of existence, so you're welcome. That's a proper transition. No, it's not.
Capture point A
So
has been
it takes
won by
about
Imperial forces.
46 seconds. Oh, fuck. Oh. Welcome back to the so that no wonder this shit's so shiny. The explosion shaders are broken. There goes my frame rate. But anyway. If we can get over here without the game having a spasm on me. There's a few other tunnels. I didn't explore this path, but I'm going to. See over here if I can. Bunch of destroyed walkways up here. I mean, there's nothing up there from the looks of it, but it, you know, tries to give off the impression that this was once a place that was lived in, but now, oh shit, they dropped a bomb in here, so there goes your stairway. Gonna go on the right side this time. There's a bunch of shit up there, cool, like, you know, alien markings. I don't think there's... Is there anything up there? I don't know. That might be. Maybe for the rebels, at least. But I sure as fuck can't get up there. And I sure as fuck don't know how to make myself join the rebel side without going online, and, well, I tend not to enjoy most online games because they're full of furries. Furries and people who are way too comfortable talking about porn. And if you're not comfortable with whatever gay retarded thing they're making, then, well, I guess you have to die now. They anger, you know, you upset them too much. Oh, boo-hoo. Boo-hoo. Okay, meanwhile, just let me know when you're done arguing. I would like to play the fucking Star Wars game. You know, can we get back to the part, instead of you having a meltdown on Twitter, where you make the Star Wars game work, furry number 7,523? Oh, no? No, we can't? Okay. Well, I'll see you in 10 years when you calm down. Their AI is a little broken, so we might need to reset them if they're using AI to reverse engineer this video game. Which is fine. You know, I mean, I get it. Taking shortcuts is just good business. Like, fuck's sake, Rogue Planet 2? When I'm scoping out my competition and realizing that their games are more like this, right? Well, that adds up. But if it wasn't glitching out, you would see what I mean about, like, really nice detail and other goodies. There's a bunch of, like, boxes and barrels and other shit back here. I don't really know what half of these do, but it implies that there was, you know, a bunch of people living here, a bunch of pipes and dirt and other mats that have been cracked and used. Pipes that are now broken. This must have been, like, I don't know, a sewage plant, which, you know, hey, YouTube is where the poop is, so I'm not gonna complain about some duty pipes. This would be the Call of Duty pipes, for what little server architecture they have left anyway. And most of this shit is very, like, polygonal. You can see the points on every one of these, and that's pretty nice to see.
We are almost out of time. Press the attack.
The Imperial voice actor clearly needs a bit of work, but that just sounds like Jerry from QA doing his best Imperial officer impression. Press the attack. The rebels are in our stronghold now. Now we hit them where it hurts. You know, it's just add stock Sony Vegas sound effects. They're telling me this is a completed game, but this is all they had to show for it, so it's like, eh. I mean, if I shoot the gun, right? If I shoot the gun, and I reload, the magazine doesn't even come out, there's no moving parts. There's a trailer with all this better, you know, these better, you know, builds of it, but we don't have the files. Seemingly we can get the files for Battlefront 3, though, but, yeah. First Assault? Nah, that's it. You're gonna have to go fuck yourself. A pity. They'd rather say zingers than just do the fucking thing they say they want to do. Louis Rossman, the reason why you keep getting screwed. More people are concerned with knocking each other down than building each other up. Isn't Star Wars all about being nice to people? Wow. Free Radical Archive and Star Wars First Assault multiplayer are ran by the same furries, so no wonder.
Hey guys, join our Discord server. I'm totally not a gay fucking fetish stereotype with anime.
Yeah, I'm sure Ash 21, but whatever. I'd rather not go through the contaminated furry server in order to play the last video game that LucasArts made before they, got killed by Disney, but, whatever. Like, what the fuck am I supposed to do here if people are trying to insert weird fetish content right in front of the Star Wars game? I don't know. Not my kink. But yeah, just looking at the environments especially is very pretty. Or can I jump to that thing? Let's find out. No. Can't get on this one either. My game is bugging out. I'm trying to get through the fucking glitch field here. The rebels are using an EMP device. The Russians have used electric countermeasures they put on top of the stock exchange, like Modern Warfare 3. This is the Russian electric countermeasure, the Russian resistance. The Russian alliance, the Federation. But anyway, up here, pretty big gun. Totally sure the rebels aren't compensating for anything. We got the milk carton gun for the Empire and the booby gun for the rebels.
We are attacking capture point C.
Before I attack this here lovely capture point, I'm going to walk around here and see what else is in the environment, because it doesn't look like there's particularly too much, but a little bit, I guess. I don't imagine it would be too hard to spawn trap the rebels. But if they just put a fucking lazy-ass kill barrier there instead of, like, something elaborate, like... I'm not a fan of Team Fortress, but I did think the first Team Fortress had a good idea with, like, armored sentry guns that would shoot you if you got too close to the spawn. See, that's a good idea. I don't know why more games don't use that, where it's like, hey, you could have a kill barrier, but you could also make it, like, something in-world, like Halo, right? Halo 3. They really fucked this up with Halo Reach, where it's just like, return to the battlefield, jackass, because we're too lazy to program or animate anything that's actually interesting.
Press the attack.
Or World at War, where they'll just, like, have a sniper out of the bounds, or a bouncing Betty that'll kill you.
Imperial
We're too
forces
lazy
are
to actually
moving on
try.
capture point C.
It would be something like Team Fortress Classic, or World at War, or Titanfall even, or any number of other, things I'd mentioned. You get, like, some armored sentry guns, or some Halo 3, like you have some bombs that are out of the bounds of the map, or a fucking laser cannon, or a Wookiee that rips your ass in two and then fucks off. I could think of 100 crazy ideas other than, vacate enemy territory, jackass.
We have taken capture point C.
So anyway, we have to stop the enemy exfiltration. And there's nobody to fucking shoot, because this is not a offline video game. The only reason I was able to get into this shit was because, see, the ropes are like clipping through the ground as well. They got the hologram. So you need to know where to climb, so this is why they'll give you
Enemy
a
dropship
couple of
preparing to
indications.
depart.
Press R to heal your teammate. There's no one here.
We are
What
victorious.
teammate? You can heal a teammate? Oh, shit, they captured me. Oh, fuck. I'm being kidnapped by the rebels. Ah! Well, that's gonna do it for now. Anyway, this game is a bit jank, clearly. But, yeah, what I'm getting at is, like, this is the last game they made. I used to play Modern Warfare 3 and Force Unleashed 2 a lot, so a game like this I absolutely would have loved. But, not in this life, apparently. A real pity. It had potential. It certainly was interesting, I would say, especially from a technical level, and just the fidelity in the whole Republic Commando helmet turn they have in the trailer. But I get a feeling this game probably would have lasted like a month just because of shooter fatigue. And Yeah, I mean, I can see why it got canceled. Disney probably looked at this shit and was like, okay, LucasArts is making some shit that's gonna cost us quite a lot. So we're just gonna cut the slack and say, yeah, fuck them. You look at it from a business standpoint, 2013 recession, after 2009 recession too, checks out, because without money you can't get anything made. Oh, recession or not. Okay, foundation to a house or not, I suppose. You still want to live it? Eh, probably not. Make a house on a foundation of quicksand, you're going to sink. Tragic tale of LucasArts. This kind of stuff has been helpful, like, helpful guidance when I make my own game. And I'll certainly have more projects out, I'm sure, on the YouTube channel, but figured I would make this quick video. I really like what they've made here, and figured I would just take a tour through it, though a little buggy, so there's that. Later.